Did not hit. Crash off turn 4. Dale Jarrett. Right back across into the center of traffic, but everybody avoids him.
Cautions, three cautions.
I'm telling you. See some fire under the hood of that car.
All right.
Oh,
Wow,
boy,
Bobby
they get some laps back, aren't they?
And Ryan Newman racing Bill Elliott back to the caution flag. Michael Waltrip.
Ooh, here's the bad deal. You got a car sitting in the racetrack right now, and these guys are racing back in yellow.
Yeah.
That is just, I hate to see that.
Lots of damage. Let's see. Here we see Spencer coming off the corner. The 7 gets loose just like Jimmy Johnson did. He goes up, gets in the side of the 88 car, and the brown truck goes around.
Dale Jarrett coming from the infield care center. First of all, are you okay? And what happened to cause the wreck?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just on the restart, and 7 car, I don't know where he thought he was going, but just ran all over me. About all you can say about it.
Were you aware of the guys racing back to the caution, and you had a unique perspective on that, DJ?
Yeah, not a good place to be. Knew they'd be coming back. I tried to get unbuckled, and I buckled back up, and yeah, that wasn't a very good sight to be looking in your mirror seeing that. I know what they're doing, what they got to do, but not a fun place to be. But we had a really good car, shouldn't have been in that position anyway. Few people learn to use their heads. We're not even halfway in the race.
Want to talk about the racing back to the caution flag issue.
Okay, watch this is what I'm concerned about. Here you got Dale Jarrett sitting there. He's already has the steering wheel off. Now these guys are racing back. He's sitting in the middle of the racetrack, and these guys are coming racing back. Now, if he were to get hit, you'd want that steering wheel on, first of all, because that steering wheel plugs on. It's like a big old axle sitting there. It doesn't look like...
It looks to me like that Jarrett realized that he was in trouble there, reached up, maybe I should put this wheel back on.
The drivers are told in their pre-race meeting 2 hours before race time, let the leader be the one to race cars back to the start-finish line. Let him be the one to decide who to keep a lap down and who not to.
Right.
Bill Elliott, that was his prerogative there to decide whether to let those cars have a lap back or not, but it seemed like the guys racing with him, Newman and Waltrip, had other ideas in mind. Bill?
And I'm told by Bobby Labonte's crew that Bill Elliott had told Bobby's team that I will let him get a lap back if the caution comes out. That's why Elliott slowed down, and then everything went crazy.
But see, another problem you got the 41, and you've got the 30, you've got the 77. All these guys are trying to hurry up too and get their lap back. They're trying to beat the leader back. In the meantime, like I said, you've got a car sitting right in the middle of the racetrack. It's the worst situation you can have when it comes to racing back to yellow. And you've got oil on the racetrack.
That was stupid on one driver's part, Bill Elliott. All he's got to do is run wide open back to the scene of the crime, slow down, and then you got one guy going at full speed. Instead, he slows down. There's 20 guys thinking they're flying through a wreck. How dumb is that? When one guy could have just prevented every bit of that.
Now that conversation continued. Michael asked his crew, if you're sitting out there in Dale Jarrett's spot, do you want one guy flying by you at a time, or do you want 20 going by you? And his crew chief Slugger Labby shot back to him, maybe that's something NASCAR should look at and change the rule. Maybe we shouldn't race back to the yellow.